Hi friends, welcome back to Learn Code with Saurabh. Today I am going to show a program to find the maximum product of two integers in a list using the Java HTML API. So I will take some test cases like some sample input. So in this sample input, you can see here having the positive number with negative with positive number. So in this scenario, we will get like having the maximum 5 into multiply by 6. So both are minus negative value. So negative value will be multiply and it will produce the result as a positive. So I will get here maximum product of two integer equal to 30. And for the second cases, we will like mix positive and negative input. So you can see here that only have taken that minus 2h negative, all the number are positive. But if you see that maximum of the integer value 9 and second maximum value is the 7, so it will multiply 9 into 7. So we will get that result 63 maximum product. And third case, we will take some input like only having the two integers. So if you see the question, find the maximum product of two integers, so we need to require at least two integer in a list. So in this case, we will get the result 3 into 4 multiply and it will give that 12. And this cases for in this having the duplicate number, but if you see here that maximum value is 7 and second maximum value is 5, that time we will get that result like 5 into 7 multiply it's 35. But we need to make sure list should be unique, so we will identify that if having the duplicate and distinct that list. And case number 5, we will take some inputs like all the negative input. So you can see here negative input like minus 5 and minus 4 is that maximum negative value, and it will multiply. And if multiply minus 4 into minus 5, that time it will give that positive value. So maximum product of two integer equal to 20. And case number 6, when we will get that only one element, that means invalid, because we need to maximum two integers in a list. So but if we will take like some only one input, so that time we will get like a list must contain at least two integers. So friend, I am going to create a class and where I will implement all the logic here. I opened the IntelliJ and created a class here, get max product of two integers, and mentioning the program number. So this is my 43rd program number. And I just mentioned here that all the program with the test cases. And now we need to write here logic. So firstly, we need to run this class. So we need to write that main method here. So I will just write here main. So you can see public static void main. And in this program, we need to create a list. So I'm going to create a list and having the list type of integer. So I will give here integer, and then I will take as reference name numbers, and I will use here arrays dot hlist. And now I just created the list, and now I'm going to import this interface. So just clicking here at import list. So some of the cases I just created the list, but I don't have the any value. So in this case, we need to check that if having that null or containing that any empty. So I'm just adding here condition to check that null or empty. So friend, in this case, we will use here like numbers dot firstly we will check that numbers equals to null, and further I will use here one more condition by using that logical OR operator. So I will use here numbers dot empty, is empty. So in this case, you can see here here having that comparison operator. So in this comparison operator, we will get either true or false. So first condition it will true, then logical OR. So if it's all dependent on that first and second both, so having that one condition, first condition true, then it won't be checked with second condition. But in case whenever first condition will be false, that time it will check that second condition. And if you see here the second condition, I just added here OR, and number dot is empty. So it will also return boolean value. So it will return either true. And now I'm just going to write here some message. So I just simply write here like list is empty. So I just mention here list is, so list is empty, and now I just return here. So I will return, so return, that means it won't be execute that further line. So now one condition is completed, either list having that. But if you see here having that some value like so we will take that first simple input here and initialize this list. So we know having that at least one, so I will check that having that more than one element or not. So I will just add here condition here. So I will use here say similar like if, and in this if we will check here numbers dot size. So if having the size less than 2, so it means having it's containing that only 1 or 0. So I already checked that empty, that means 0. So now I'm going to print here like system.out.println here, and in this println I will write that message. So if you can see here, list must contain at least 2 integer. So I will just copy and paste here according to the simple output. So then I will return here. It's actually it's returning, so it will return here whenever starting that, when found the return, then it will return here execution of the beginning point, or so basically it's preventing that further line execution. And now we need to check that either number and maximum having that product of two numbers. So here we will get the result like maximum of the product. So we will, if you see here, we will get like that if multiply, then we will get result only that only one value. So I will use here optional. So in this optional class we need to pass the type, so I will pass here the type. So in case we will get that integer, and I will keep here max product. So here giving that equals, and now going to, so you can see here that I have the list, and now I'm just going to use this list. So so this is the integer of list, now going to convert like a stream. So I will use here the stream method, and in this stream method we will get like a flat map. So in this flat map we are going to do the process. So here having that, here this is the outer map, and inside map we need to, inside a flat map we need to map one more list, because we are comparing with that always here. So I will use here I for that outer list, and for the internal we need to we need to work that one more list. So I will convert like numbers dot stream, and then I will use here filter. So in this filter method we need to collect the value. So here we will use like that ij. So you can see here that I just taken that I for that outer list, and I just take that j for the internal list. So I just comparing here, and just comparing, I will compare with the both that internal and external. So I will use here I dot equals, and in this equals method we will pass here j. So friend, we need to make sure all the list having that string number. So I will use here not operator, and then I will use here like that. You can see here that I just taken that inside a flat map, and inside a flat map I just use here that filter, and you can see here that, and now I am going to do the process here filter, and so I will use here map. So in this map we are going to map with that value here, and I just use that j for the internal list, and I will multiply external into that internal to j. So now I'm going to collect the value here, so maximum. In the maximum value we need to call that compare to method. So I will use here integer class dot integer class, or colon or reference operator compare to, and now I'm going to just here append with that semicolon, then terminate the process. So friend, I will break this line here. So first you can see here that numbers dot stream. So I just taken that stream dot filter map, then I just use here dot max. So basically what we are going to do here, if we take some input here, like I just break the line here. So if we will take some input like, so you can see here, so it will multiply like that 5 into 6. So firstly it will take the 5 sample input, and so firstly we will take that some 5 and it will multiply like so you can see here that 5 multiply into 6, and then minus 5 multiply 1, and then so minus 5 multiply by 1. So similarly if, it will increase the value. Then next time we will take minus 6, and further we will take the 1, and then then we will take 2, so it will multiply here. So that's why here we need to first index value taken that value as a first element, then it's comparing with that and increasing one by one, and reply. Now I'm going to just print the result here. So I will use here system dot out dot println. So I will use here s out, and so friend, you can see here that I just taken that maximum product of two integer. You can see here that, so I will just write here, and now here we need to print that value here, max product, and similarly I just keep capital. And friend, my program is completed. Now I'm going to run this program. So friend, I got the result here, optional 30. So you can see here that result is a 30. So friend, you can see here, but we need to result like that only 30 here. So I will use here optional dot get, and now I'm going to run again. So friend, I got the result here. So now I'm going to just check that some other value. So if I will take that only one value like a 1, so now in the case we will get here like that list must contain at least two integers. So I got the result here, and now we will check here the duplicate. So I just copy the value here and I will paste here, and now I'm going to just run the program. So friend, accordingly you can see here that 5 into 7, and I got that 35. Suppose if we will take that all that duplicate number here like that 33, that time it should be give that exception. So now let's see, and I will fix it. So here giving that some exception, so we need to handle this value here. So friend, got the result here, you can see. So I will just use here if, and here I will just add here if, then else. So we have that optional, and if you see here max product and having that optional, so in the optional class we will get here like a max product dot if virgin. So if virgin, that time we will print like that here, if virgin. Okay, I think now here having that each virgin, yeah, right. So here having that each virgin method, and it will return here boolean value. So I will use here each virgin, and now so if each virgin, it will return the true, and now I'm just going that printed value here inside a if block, and inside else block we need to write here some message. So I will write here like so I will give here like that some message, no product calculated. Yeah, now I can see here subscribing that some condition. So my program builder started, and so you can see here I fixed that exception. So here we will get that no product could be calculated. So, and you can see here that simple input, like I just taken that as all that having that duplicate value. So that time we will get that no product could be calculated, and if we will take that something other value, that time we will get the result. So friend, I implemented all the test cases and handled the exception. And thank you friend for your time, and I will post the code in the Git repository, and I will mention the link in description of this video. And thank you friend once again. Thank you friend for your time and for watching this video. Explore the community tab and participate in Java full stack MCQ question with solution. Join our WhatsApp group and Telegram group for the latest update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe.